What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure in 1994 here, and today is Sunday, February 2nd, 2020, and this is the second day into already the second month of 2020, and I just came back from the wedding in Southampton last night, and tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, it is Super Bowl 54. And the teams that will be playing in the Super Bowl this year for 2020 are the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. And those are my other top teams besides the Giants and the Jets. But Kansas City's number 2 to me. The Jets are like number 4 to me. It's because my dad has a friend that likes the Chiefs, and Superstar Shay's grandfather is a fan of them. His upstate grandfather. "1986 Productions." And I may like both teams, but I'm rooting for the Chiefs to win because I like them way more. And I don't have the Giants in the playoffs because they're going through a lot right now with rebuilding and everything. And I still expect them to rebuild next year and probably have a long-term rebuild. And the Chiefs are like my second choice to win whenever the Giants can't make the playoffs. And the last year I came in here, when I came in this room last year to talk about the Super Bowl, when the Rams and the Patriots were in it, it was February 3rd, 2019, and it was like one of my best friends, Nick's birthday, and it was that day called 2319. It's where George's assistant in Monsters Inc. has to get George in trouble because he has a sock on him by the CDA. Because he comes out of a child's bedroom with a sock on him, and his assistant called the CDA on him by saying 2319. We have a 2319. So it's 2/3/2019. 2319. When you put in the last 2 digits of the year, it's 2319. And the CDA like just deal with it with him. Monsters Inc. is still a great movie to me. It's like one of my favorite Pixar movies because of all the times I watched it. I liked it ever since I was little. But last year was like one of the worst Super Bowls because they didn't play Sweet Victory, and it was used in a Dallas Stars game last year when nobody pays any attention to Dallas. There isn't really that many Dallas Star fans out there, and I don't know why they put it in there. when the Super Bowl is really busy. And there are more fans than expected. And that Super Bowl last year was just way too intense. Because it was like 13-3 as the final. And the Patriots won, of course. And the Patriots like never catch the break for making a Super Bowl those last 3 years. When they met the Eagles in the Super Bowl in 2018 after 2005, I skipped the Super Bowl completely. And the year before that, they crushed Alex the TV guy's favorite team, the Atlanta Falcons. But hey, the Patriots did make a successful comeback. But overall, I was just pissed off that the Patriots won when I just hate them for being really tough. But there'll be no more Tom Brady anyways. So I'm glad, but I still hate the Patriots regardless. Because nobody really likes them. They're basically like the Pittsburgh Penguins in football. Because they keep on repeating in the Super Bowl. When the Penguins like repeated Stanley Cup champions in 2016 and 2017. When everything just got wild in the playoffs. In the NFL and NHL. That's when everything in the playoffs started getting wild. And the Penguins were gonna... And in 2018, the Penguins were gonna repeat if they beat Washington and Tampa Bay. But gladly, the Capitals stopped them. I've always felt more hatred to the Penguins than I did to the Capitals. That's why I switched my most hated team from the Capitals to the Penguins. Because they did worse stuff to the Rangers than the Capitals did. I mean, the Rangers have good shots of beating the Capitals, but they always force the Game 7 in the playoffs. And it gets more nerve-wracking from there, but the Penguins just want to destroy us. Like how 2016 ended for them. And if the Rangers beat the Senators in the 2017 playoffs, they would have had to play the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we probably wouldn't even make the finals, no matter what. Because the Penguins were just getting more and more aggressive. It would have meant a lot to us if the Rangers beat them in the ECF. And we made the finals from there. But right now, I hope the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. I wanted this for a very long time. Because the Giants are still bad, and I just wanted this for a long time. I've always wanted the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. For like the last several years, they made it. But the dumb Patriots always stopped them from making it. But not this time. I hope they win. If not, it's okay because the 49ers are in it. But if it was the Philadelphia Eagles or the Dallas Cowboys, I'd be pissed if they don't win. Or if it was the Washington you-know-what, I'd still be pissed. But that's never really going to happen for a while. Those you-know-whats have a lot to do before they become good again. They finished the season 3-13, and we finished 4-12. Just like how the Jets finished last year. Because even with Sam Darnold, it still didn't work out for them. And the Jets dealt with a lot of problems too this year. They finished 7-9, thankfully. They did have a good run in the second half of the year, but the first half wasn't working out for them. They looked so winless until they beat the Dallas Cowboys, when the Cowboys were just deteriorating from there. The Cowboys instantly fell apart when we were in Disney. Because they got themselves in trouble like any other odd year you could remember. They haven't made the playoffs in odd years since 2009. When I was in 3rd grade. When I was like this big. But hopefully things work out tonight. Either way, I'm not going to be mad. Whether if the Chiefs win or not, I won't be mad. I'll be happy for either team who wins, but I just want to give the Chiefs a try. Because I wanted this for a while. And I like them better than the 49ers. So I'm rooting for the Chiefs to win no matter what. Because I'm happy they came this far. So, hopefully we get a good Super Bowl this year. And we are Patriot free. We are just Patriot free in the Super Bowl this year for the first time since 2016. And we had the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. But I know I like both teams, but I was kind of disappointed when the Broncos won, because when I found out a day later that there was an Angry Grandpa video, I felt even worse for him. I felt really bad for Angry Grandpa when he saw that the Panthers lost, and he just lost it, because he lived in South Carolina his whole life. And that's his favorite football team. I mean, I feel this, man, I do. Especially because the Panthers never won a Super Bowl. And Broncos just went and did it. But don't get me wrong, I respect them too. But I wanted the Panthers to win. This is actually one of my favorite matchups in all sports. After 8 months of having the Bruins and St. Louis Blues in the 2019 Stanley Cup. So let's hope the Chiefs win and everything works out tonight. If not, it's okay, because the 49ers are in it. And this year we're going to have a red Super Bowl. It's unbelievable that both of the teams are red and they're fighting each other in the Super Bowl. So this year we're getting a red Super Bowl. I guess that's it. Bye. Don't forget to keep it frigid.